WWE News OBLITERATES main event appearance, LA Knight WrestleMania plans, Drew McIntyre fires back, Roman/Finn speculation. WWE just made the dumbest booking decision of 2026 and I am furious that they are wasting the hottest free agent in professional wrestling. OBLITERATES, the man who entered the Royal Rumble at number 1, lasted 39 minutes, eliminated 5 competitors, and had a viral stare-down with Brock Lesnar just wrestled on WWE main event against Joaquin Wilde while both Raw and Smackdown are begging him to sign a contract. Meanwhile, LA Knight went from being Brock Lesnar's scheduled WrestleMania 42 opponent to getting buried in favor of OBLITERATES. Drew McIntyre is legitimately upset after Centimeter Punk and Roman Reigns disrespected the WWE Championship, and there's growing speculation that Roman might attack Finn Balor at Elimination Chamber to cost Centimeter Punk the World Heavyweight title. If you think WWE knows what they're doing right now or if you believe they are in complete chaos 2 months before WrestleMania, drop your take in the comments right now because what I'm about to expose will show you why WWE's creative team is lost. Let's start with the story that has the entire wrestling world asking what are they thinking about OBLITERATES wrestling on main event. On the 19th of February 2026, OBLITERATES faced Joaquin Wilde on WWE main event in a match that was announced just 1 hour before showtime. The match was filmed Monday in Memphis during Raw, and while OBLITERATES won with his fall from grace powerbomb, the optics are terrible. First trivia question for the comments, OBLITERATES entered the 2026 Royal Rumble at and eliminated 5 competitors. Can you name all 5 wrestlers he eliminated before Brock Lesnar ended his run? Drop your answers below. Here's why this is insane. OBLITERATES is currently a free agent being courted by both brands. Adam Pearce offered him a Raw contract on the 16th of February, saying Raw needs a flagship. Nick Aldis has been pursuing him for SmackDown. WWE is positioning him as the future of the company, and yet his wrestling on main event, a YouTube show that most fans don't even know exists. Now, to be fair, former WWE star Baron Corbin Tom Pestock defended the booking, saying it's just reps in front of a new crowd and there is a logic to keeping OBLITERATES ring ready while WWE figures out his creative direction, but the perception is awful. Since vacating the NXT Championship on the 6th of January, OBLITERATES has been everywhere. He destroyed the War Raiders on Raw, squashed Kit Wilson in under a minute on SmackDown, appeared at the Royal Rumble, and even showed up on TNA Impact. But he hasn't had a meaningful feud yet. The 20th of February Smackdown showed OBLITERATES destroying Kit Wilson again, and The Miz approached him backstage offering to be his mentor. OBLITERATES asked for a match against Miz next week, which Miz clearly didn't expect. So what's WWE's plan? According to multiple reports, OBLITERATES vs Brock Lesnar is being considered for WrestleMania 42, but it's not confirmed, and that uncertainty is why OBLITERATES is in booking limbo. Second question, OBLITERATES has been a free agent for 6 weeks. If you were booking, would you have him sign with Raw or SmackDown, and who should be his first major feud? Drop your booking ideas. Now let's talk about LA Knight because this man went from WrestleMania main event status to afterthought in about 3 weeks. According to Dave Meltzer's Wrestling Observer newsletter, LA Knight was originally scheduled to face Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 42 in late January. Internal WWE documents listed Brock Lesnar vs LA Knight for the Las Vegas show. But then the Royal Rumble happened. Lesnar and OBLITERATES had their viral stare down. The crowd went ballistic and suddenly, WWE changed course. Meltzer reported, the original plan that I was told, and this was before everything changed. LA Knight was the plan. That was the match that was scheduled. Now OBLITERATES is the front runner, and LA Knight is left fighting for scraps. He qualified for the Elimination Chamber by defeating Bronson Reed, and has been feuding with the Vision, but compared to facing Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania, that's a massive downgrade. And here's the cruel part: fans are divided on whether Knight even deserves the Lesnar match. A recent Sportskeeda article listed 5 reasons why Brock Lesnar vs LA Knight is a terrible idea, citing their contrasting styles and Knight's lack of big fight feel. Bully Ray argued on Busted Open Radio that OBLITERATES vs Lesnar makes more sense because it builds a new star. Dutch Mantel said Gunther vs Lesnar is the dream match fans actually want. So LA Knight, one of the most over babyfaces in WWE, is caught in the middle while WWE decides between OBLITERATES, Gunther, or sticking with the original Knight plan. Third question, would you rather see Brock Lesnar face LA Knight, OBLITERATES, or Gunther at WrestleMania 42? Give me your pick and your reasoning. Let's settle this debate. Now let's get to Drew McIntyre because the undisputed WWE Champion is legitimately angry. On the 2nd of February episode of Raw in Philadelphia, Roman Reigns and Punk had their epic confrontation where Roman chose Punk for WrestleMania 42. During that promo, Punk suggested Roman could pick Drew McIntyre as the easier pick, implying the WWE Championship is less important than the World Heavyweight Championship. Roman and Punk also took shots at Smackdown, making the blue brand feel second-rate compared to Raw. Drew responded on the 6th of February Smackdown with a passionate promo, and this week on Busted Open Radio, he revealed he was legitimately upset. "I don't care, say whatever you want about me, I can protect myself. But it was the stuff about the title and Smackdown, making it feel a little less than when they are such big superstars. Just focus on the title, focus on each other. I went out and did a Braveheart-like speech on Friday because I was legitimately upset." Drew's WrestleMania opponent is still unclear. The Elimination Chamber match on the 28th of February will determine his challenger, with Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, LA Knight, and Javon Evans already qualified. Before the Royal Rumble, the plan was Drew versus Cody Rhodes, possibly in a triple threat with Jacob Fletcher. But Drew told Busted Open he'd fight anyone except Cody because we've done it enough. On the 20th of February Smackdown, Drew interfered in last week's Chamber qualifier, attacking both Cody and Jacob Fletcher. This week, Drew taunted them from a private suite, leading to chaos. Final question: who should Drew McIntyre face at WrestleMania 42? Cody Rhodes, Jacob Fletcher, LA Knight, Javon Evans, or someone else? Drop your dream opponent for the Scottish Warrior. Now here's the wild card story: Roman Reigns and Finn Balor. Finn Balor challenges Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship at Elimination Chamber in Chicago on the 28th of February. Finn is bringing back his classic entrance theme for the match, signaling this is his last chance at glory. But here's the speculation: what if Roman Reigns costs Punk the title? Roman faces Punk at WrestleMania 42 for the World Heavyweight Championship. If Finn wins at the Chamber, Roman's WrestleMania match changes. So there's logic in Roman wanting Punk to stay champion. But what if Roman doesn't trust Punk to win? What if he interferes to help Punk, creating a situation where Punk owes him? Or more likely, what if Roman does nothing, and this is just fan speculation with no basis in reality? The truth is, WWE hasn't telegraphed any Roman/Finn interaction. This is pure speculation based on storytelling logic. But it's the kind of angle WWE could pull if they wanted to add layers to Roman versus Punk. Here's the bigger picture: WWE is in absolute chaos heading into WrestleMania 42. Only 2 matches are officially confirmed: Roman Reigns versus Punk and Drew McIntyre versus TBD Elimination Chamber winner. That's it 2 months before the biggest show of the year. Ticket sales are struggling, only 50% sold for each night. WWE had a panic meeting demanding ideas to boost sales. Brock Lesnar's opponent keeps changing. Femi is wrestling on main event. LA Knight got demoted from WrestleMania opponent to Elimination Chamber participant. Drew McIntyre is legitimately angry at Roman and Punk. Smash that like button if you think WWE is in panic mode. Subscribe to Wrestling Zone 1 for the most honest wrestling analysis on YouTube, and drop your takes. Is a bar on main event a good or bad sign? Should LA Knight get his Lesnar match back? Will Roman interfere at Elimination Chamber? Let's get this comment section absolutely fired up because WWE has 8 weeks to figure this out. I'll catch you in the next one.